You have got to try these casseroles. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing you 3 absolutely delicious casseroles. I think your family's gonna love them. Now let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited about this first recipe because I combined 2 of our favorites and came up with this pink sauce Italian chicken casserole. I started out by boiling up 12 ounces of Rotini pasta. That was about 3/4 of that box, and I just cooked it up according to the package instructions. Now over to the counter, in a large bowl, I added 1 1/4 cup of ricotta cheese, but you could also sub that with cottage cheese if you prefer. Then you're going to add in a 24-ounce jar of your favorite spaghetti sauce. I'm just using the marinara just because that's what I had on hand and I needed to use it up. I also added in 1/3 cup of the grated Parmesan cheese, followed by 1 cup of heavy cream. Now to season this up, I decided to add in 1 packet of Italian seasoning mix, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of nature's seasoning. You can get this at Walmart, and it's just an all-purpose seasoning. Now you're going to add in 1 cup of shredded cheese, and I used a combination of mozzarella and cheddar just because I didn't have quite enough mozzarella. This was delicious like this, but next time I'm going to use all mozzarella. Now you're going to stir that, then add in that cooked and drained pasta, along with 4 cups of shredded chicken. But you could also use diced chicken if you prefer. As long as it's cooked, just make sure it's cooked. Now mix that until everything is well combined. And just to let you know, I always have the recipes typed out or linked in the description box below. I'm using a 9 by 13 inch baking dish, and I sprayed that with non-stick spray. Now I'm pouring in that delicious mixture. By the way, if you love easy recipes like this, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up and also that subscribe button. That way you get notified of all my future videos. I love adding toppings to my casseroles, and I had about a cup of these croutons left in this bag here. I just crushed them up and evenly sprinkled them on top of that casserole. You could also do Ritz crackers, or I've heard people do cornflakes. Have you ever tried cornflakes? I have not. If you have, let me know in the comments below. And I topped everything off with a 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. Now this goes into the oven to bake at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes, or until that top gets golden brown. I served it with garlic bread and a side salad, and my family loved it. I was so proud of this one. That just goes to show you, sometimes you just gotta experiment and see how it turns out. Things don't always turn out exactly as I planned for them to, but you never know until you try. This one, however, was delicious. This next one is a chili sour cream rice bake. In a large skillet, I'm browning up 1 pound of lean ground beef. While that's cooking, I'm going to move over to the counter to start on the rice mixture. To a large bowl, I'm adding 1 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of cottage cheese, followed by 3 cups of cooked white rice. Now give that a really good stir, then set that mixture to the side. I'm heading back over to the stovetop. That ground beef is cooked through. I'm just using a paper towel to remove that grease. Now I'm adding in an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, a 15-ounce can of the petite diced tomatoes, and those are undrained, a can of chili with beans, and I tried to sling these out, but that wasn't happening. I'm not quite sure what I was thinking there. I'm also adding in a packet of chili seasoning, and that's a 1.75 ounce packet. Now stir that and make sure everything's mixed together. I brought that to a simmer and let it simmer for about 5 minutes just until it started to thicken. Then I removed it from the heat. Now it's time to put this casserole together. I'm using a 9 by 13 inch baking dish for this. I did spray it with nonstick spray. I poured in that rice mixture and spread it out evenly. And on top of that, I'm adding that meat sauce mixture. And you can't have a casserole without cheese, am I right? So I topped everything off with a 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. I used a combination of cheddar and mozzarella, but feel free to use your favorite. Now this goes into the oven to bake, uncovered, at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. This recipe is so good, it's one of my family's favorites. If you like chili cheeseburgers or chili dogs, I think you're going to love this one. And it's also quick and easy to make. And this last one is a $1 million chicken casserole. I'm starting out in a large bowl. I added in 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. And to that, I added 1 cup of cottage cheese, along with 1/2 cup of sour cream. And I just kind of eyeballed everything here. Now I'm adding 1 can of cream of chicken soup. And for the seasonings, I added some garlic powder and onion powder. And that was about 1/4 teaspoon of each. And it looks like I'm about out of that onion powder there. Now give that a good stir. Then you're going to add in 4 cups of shredded chicken. And if you want to use a rotisserie chicken for this, that's about a whole chicken. I've got my 9 by 13 inch baking dish and I'm spraying it with nonstick spray. Now pour in that chicken mixture and spread it out as evenly as possible. By the way, I need some ideas. What recipes do y'all want to see more of? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, now it's time to make the topping. I'm just using the same dirty bowl there. I've got 1 sleeve of Ritz crackers. I crushed them up and added them to that bowl. Mine look a little darker because I accidentally got the whole wheat, but they worked out just fine. To that, I added 5 tablespoons of melted butter. Stir that until those crackers are coated in that butter. Then you're going to sprinkle that mixture evenly over the top of that casserole. This casserole bakes at 350 for about 40 minutes. I just served this with some Knorr rice and buttered corn. It may not look the prettiest, but it is absolutely delicious. You just have to try this one. It comes together easy and it's a perfect weeknight meal. We really hope you enjoyed this video. You may also like these. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more easy recipes, and I will see you in the next one. See you in the next one.